So the developer Survios got this movie franchising deal and seemingly decided to drop support on their other VR games in lieu of their new poster child, Creed: Rise to Glory. And to see why they're focusing so much effort on this game over, say, getting one of my favorite VR games Quest support, I decided to check it out. Now, being an epic gamer bolstering an impressive resume of games like Wii Sports or Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, I figured I'd jump right in and start throwing hands. But nope, I got fucking wrecked. That's when I realized, if I want to be the best virtual fighter in the world, I gotta train like the best virtual fighter. So I planned out my week. Every day I would do my 5 laser tag dailies for Rec Room. This really wasn't super important to my training regimen since it's not really too intense, but I need my tokens to work towards my bucket and it's a nice warm up to the real training. Now on Mondays after Rec Room I start with my favorite Survios game, Sprint Vector. I chose this game for cardio because it's sort of like a combo of Mirror's Edge and Mario Kart. Parkour race over obstacles while racing other players and shooting power-ups and stuff. Now unfortunately, as fun as this game is, it was way ahead of its time. At this stage, it's a dead game. The fact that it's so intense cardio-wise probably makes it so its playtime is short for most. And then on top of that, you just have the general issues that most VR games have holding a player base. So every Monday I hop in and get my cardio in with a bunch of bots for about 30 minutes, and then when I get bored I move over into time trial mode. I've never really been one for speedrunning. I mean, I like watching people go, but something about the fact that you need to physically exert yourself makes it that much more appealing for me. Because it's not just some flick of some buttons, you actually need to be somewhat fit to be competitive at all. Once I'm done replaying the same map 100 times just to shave off a couple milliseconds because I just barely missed gold, decided to switch over to Creed. If I'm gonna get better at boxing, I better make use of the facilities that they offer. It's very important to always do your stretching first. I've never actually trained before, so I figure I should ask the trainer what to do first. Hey buddy, so what's the best way to train? Hey, are you looking for something? Can I get it for you? Can I pick this up? Can I actually pick up anything? I love the immersion. Alright, fuck that guy. I'm gonna do something I know how to do. Can't even begin to imagine the amount of virtual calories I'm burning right now. Oh shit, alright. Sylvester left me his workout plan. I didn't need to ask him. That's probably why he was ignoring me. So let's get to it. This is for that BMW driver that cut me off, and Subway sandwich artist that doesn't know how to fold a goddamn sandwich, and that motherfucking two-balled guzzling for brains Jeff. He knows what he did. And this is for every other motherfucker who didn't believe in me, especially my 7th grade PE teacher. Video game sports aren't real sports. Yeah, let's 1v1. Let's go. God damn it. I ain't therapy. You just really don't say much, do you? Alright, take that. Alright, I think I've had enough boxing training for one day. Now on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll go bike riding in real life for about 30 minutes each day. But other than my Rec Room dailies, that's pretty much it for VR related exercise. But on Wednesdays, we're back to intense virtual reality. Once I finish my 5 Rec Room dailies, I load up Kayak VR Mirage. Now I've had previous kayaking experience, so naturally it translates. But the real fun of the game is using that mastery of the motion style and figuring out how it correlates to providing the speed or the angle of the turns. There's just something about having to learn to master a movement style that makes speedrunning so much more satisfying for me. That coupled with the Mario Kart Ghost Rider feature gives me a carrot on the stick like no other. Seeing I shaved off 2 seconds by cutting a corner and I see my kayak pass some dude that I've been trying to pass for an hour, that's just satisfying as hell. I even ended up participating in the Christmas tournament the game's Discord held. The gameplay loop is just that fun to continuously strive for. But I'm not gonna lie, this game is pretty strenuous, which is why I leave it as the only VR exercise that I do on Wednesday aside from my Rec Room session. I usually try to see how my arms feel during a session and go off how long I think I should be playing, because it's easy just to keep pushing from wanting to perfect a time so bad. I've definitely pushed past my limits before and ended up ridiculously sore the next day. Now, as I mentioned previously, Thursday's my day off except for rec room and a bike ride. That being said, I came up with a harebrained scheme for when God says no to my biking outside. I ordered one of those under your desk bike pedal kind of things, and I use it to load up Grand Theft Auto 5 with, and I just hop on a bike in game and then bike around the city. It's actually pretty cool just taking in such a detailed environment while getting the immersion of feeling like you're actually pedaling. Today's the day we've all been wanting to skip. It's leg day. Now before I demolish my buns and thighs,
Yeah, buns and ties.
I'll start training off with a bit of Beat Saber. Now I won't bother explaining one of the biggest VR games out there for all of you under rocks, but I will detail my routine. I pretty much like to spend the entire time randomly picking songs, or if I find a new one that I really like, I'll just focus on that one and repeat it over and over. If I'm struggling with a certain part, I'll use the practice mode to slow it down and really just learn that bridge and try to nail it and really master that song. Not only does it get the heart pumping, but it's actually pretty fun as a party game. You just slap no fail mode on for newer players. It's fun to pass around the headset and watch people play on the TV. But since I'm on a serious training regimen, there's no time to party. Instead, we're about to get thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Introducing Hot Squat 2: New Glory. It's the highly anticipated sequel to Hot Squat, adding new features like a new dodging mode, cosmetics, new music, and challenges, among other things. Now you're probably thinking, this game looks jank as hell. Is it worth $7 when Hot Squat 1 is a free demo? Well, I'm here to tell you, despite me getting it on sale when it was like $2 or something, and despite the fact that all the proceeds actually go to the non-profit organization Rice's, none of that actually matters. What does matter is how swole your thunder thighs are going to be after this game. I pretty much just played one session to see how long I can go, because there's usually no way I can go a second time after going once. Now if you can't see what's going on, the premise is like one of those Japanese game shows where you have to be the shape of the foam or it knocks you over. Except for here, the shape is always just squatting. You get points for every wall that passes, and some squats will have more than just one wall. Then you just repeat this until you make the high score. Now I know you should never skip leg day, but it happens. Sometimes I'm sore as f from biking all week, and there's no way I'm gonna pump out 200 squats. So instead, I play the new cardio mode they added, which is essentially just sidestepping back and forth into your play space until you can't keep up anymore. And that's essentially an overview of my VR workout week. I'll try to add a run in on the weekends, but running blows, so maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. But either way, I repeated this workout for weeks now. I shot children in Rec Room. I parkoured in Servios' better game. I kayaked up Schitt's Creek with a paddle. I chopped up some juicy beets. And I got some intense leg gains. It was finally time to take on the reigning champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The fight you've all been waiting for.
Wait a minute, Sylvester made it? Then, who's that guy?
In the blue corner, Rocky the Italian Stallion Balboa.
Oh, that's how you know it got real.
In the red corner, Adonis Hollywood Green.
The one and only, baby.
The wait is over, folks. The fight is ready to begin.
Let's keep this above the belt and inside the ring. Ready? The fight starts as soon as you touch gloves.
I don't know if I can promise you all that.
The bell is rung, and both fighters start to feel each other out.
Too fast.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Man, that was close.
Can't touch this. What's he got?
A hard punch from Green.
for an opening.
And down.
Ooh, I felt that.
Three.
Good.
My leg!
Keep landing hits like that.
Alright, dude's got hands.
I need to block. Keep blocking.
Oh, damn.
That hurt.
Alright, round two. Let's do a little better this time.
Don't let up.
Not KO'd just yet.
A perfect hit from Creed.
You know it.
This could be it.
Yeah, boy!
On the mat. Crowd is going wild.
Is that all you got? If I wanted a kiss, I would have asked your mother.
One punch at a time.
Is she the one that told you to punch? I'm just kidding. She's probably a nice lady.
Keep landing hits like that.
Yeesh. Touchy subject.
One, two, three, four, five.
Alright. He rises like a phoenix. Let's go.
Creed slams hard into his opponent.
Whoa. Head in the game, man. Hell yeah. You felt that one. I need the block.
God damn. Alright, this one's taking home the bacon.
What a round! Everyone saying Creed wasn't the real deal knows better now.
Who was talking shit?
Nothing is getting
Oof.
through the defense.
One, two, three,
No, it's not over yet, baby.
five, six. One, two,
Get back up. Let's finish this.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Keep landing hits like that.
Like what? Cheap shots?
Creed ducks another heavy blow.
Adrian! I did it! Well, there you have it. That was my virtual rise to new glory. While I portrayed it mostly as a joke, I did really try to integrate these games into my life as a real workout routine. At the time of the video, I had been doing it a little over a month and I lost about 9 pounds. I really wanted to go more in depth with how much weight I lost after doing a few months of it, but I pretty much got all the video content I needed to portray the idea I was going for. I just really wanted to show that exercise doesn't have to be a total drag, especially if you have an ADD-addled brain like I do and can't stand traditional exercise. Even just gamifying my schedule helped because I get those dopamine hits every time I check off an activity, just like I do completing a quest in an RPG or something. And something I didn't really expect is its effect on my mood. It's such a good way for me to de-stress after work. Or like after I was done with VR for the day, I didn't feel guilty playing flat games because I got my exercise in. I even find myself meal prepping or doing chores and things I put off because my schedule is more organized. I just feel healthier overall, and I hope this video can inspire someone out there to do the same. If you end up trying out some of these games, or you got any more suggestions for high heart rate type games, let me know. I'd love to try out new things to work into this routine. I know I've seen a lot of people recommend Pistol Whip. Maybe even play something like Blade and Sorcery if you really go hard with it. But that's it for the rest of the video. Stay healthy, everybody.